So I was just going to do a breakdown of my shelter after having spent the night in it, because I'm about to break camp. I'm going to start with the fire. The fire I was very pleased with. This is about the right size. I would probably go with this, or maybe something just a bit bigger, maybe 12 inches. This is about 8. And when you look at it, it may look a little out of position about where the dog is, to here. But you got to realize what I was trying to cover was from this corner to this corner, the fire is about in between. So these reflectors shot all that heat into there through the night, and it worked really well. My feet got cold because in the very back there, that's where my feet were, in the back corner. I just had it weighted with these rocks, and I'd hit this with my knee, and I'd pop that up. So I had to get up and redo those. The back did very well. What I should have done with the back is, I did like having the ridge pole, is I should have taken a rock and done what I did here. And I just basically took a bit of string, tied it around a rock, rolled it like that so it's sitting on the corner, and then just kind of put this guy there and weighted it down. If I had done that over there on that, I wouldn't have necessarily had that problem as bad. Also, moving around, and my blanket kind of balled up in there, and I think that's also kind of what pulled it up. I had started with my gear over in this corner, and I had eventually moved it to that corner at the front, and that just kind of helped prop stuff up and also just kind of trap some heat. This knot, it was just first thing this morning, this knot came out, so I definitely did like having the ridge pole. I don't know if a ridge line would have worked quite right. So I was pleased with my fire, and what I wasn't pleased with was these guys. This is just a garbage bag. I had 2 of them. I had filled those with leaf litter, and you can see they were about like this, and they are smashed down to about an inch. So if I had been on better ground, that would have worked. But with this being uneven, you can see like this, where I was laying was a little bit better than that, but it still had those contours. So just to, something I'll remember, and a tip to, anyone who watches this, stuff these things. I'm going to give credit to a guy. His YouTube handle's Hatchet Jack. Awesome YouTube guy. He's kind of more of a primitive deal. He's really good at like hand drills, making fires. He posted a video where he made a lean-to with one of these Mylar blankets and then a poncho and stuff like that. Highly recommend watching it. And that's kind of what made me I was going to do a hammock, but I went ahead and brought the garbage bags and the reusable space blanket in my bedroll just in case, and I ended up using it. I did this. I did these tie points. I did the same thing over here on the back. As you can see, this is where my dog was tied, just on this tree. I just used what was available. I just used this, and then I just took this heavy rock and just set it on the corner. It worked great. But I couldn't stake this because of this. I'm on, solid rock here. This is all like limestone. It's all busting away and falling down the hill and stuff. There's the edge, probably about 5 feet from my camp. There's a big crack, and then nothing but space after about another 8 feet. So, and that's actually an overhang. You can actually almost walk under that, where like my dog is right now. You can actually almost walk under that if you go down below. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of point this out just as I'm about to break camp and head out. Just kind of some tips or tricks and ideas. This isn't anything pretty. I could have gone with a longer ridge pole or something like that. But maybe something I'll learn from, and maybe someone who's entertaining the idea of doing this. I was pleased with having this under here too, but as you can see, the fire burned some holes in it. So, as a ground cloth, hey, I can reuse this. That's not an issue. And this isn't one of those cheap ones. It's basically one of these, but just like, I think this is like an $18 or $20 product, and this is like a $6 product. But I'll put them back together and I'll reuse it again. So anyways,